So I'm gonna kind of play this as I'm doing a rant, because I don't know what else to do. So I'm just gonna swing around and rant about shit, I guess. Maybe beat up some bad dudes while I do it. Who knows? We'll get to that. Um, but what I wanted to talk about today is just relationship stuff in the sense of well, you'll see. So basically, I had a girlfriend, of course. I've had a few, right? But I had one somewhat recently that was different. You know, you I felt a real good connection. I'm gonna turn down the volume. Hold on a second. And you kind of think, you know, when this kind of shit happens, you're like, oh man, we have a real connection. I really actually love this person. Like the other two, like, you know, it was not really the same. Like, you know, like I still loved them, but not nearly the same way. It was just not the same. And yeah, we went through it. And the funny thing is, the relationship didn't last as long as the other ones. But I had this person that we used to be best friends a while back, and then we kind of grew apart because some stuff happened, and it was very dramatic stuff, and it wasn't very good. But we eventually talked again and shit. But yeah, so we were together for a bit, and it was really good. I felt pretty awesome about everything. But then we were getting towards the we'll say the end of the relationship, which wasn't really planned. I kind of knew it was going to come at some point, though, because just the way that she talked about stuff. She did say that she loved me more than I did her, but I doubt that at this point, just because what happened. But anyways, she decided that, because we were both going through some pretty personal things that were causing us to kind of be extra, I guess, emotional, and it wasn't really good, so we decided to take mutually decided to take a break. Just not really just like whatever. It was more like a pause, like just press the pause button on the relationship, will resume when we all got everything figured out. So I was going to counseling because this stuff was really getting to me, and it was making me feel pretty shitty all the time. And then probably less than a week into our break, she told me while I was at work that she wanted to talk, and I knew that meant that we were gonna break up. So she called me while I was at working. I was doing a closing shift. That she wanted to break up, and then so the next day we met up, and I was pretty chill with it because I was like, yeah, I kind of knew this was gonna happen, just based on how things have been recently. But I still really loved her, and I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah, I still really want to be friends with you and stuff and be bros, and maybe something will happen later, but for now I just want to not be in a relationship. And I was like, okay, I understood it. Obviously it was really shitty and made me feel kind of bad. But then I had a friend of mine, which they were hanging out, and I was like, whatever, you know, hang out with your buddies. But a friend of mine, he ended up asking her out, and then she said yes. And this was less than 2 weeks after we broke up, which was, like, really shitty. It was kind of just like, okay, whatever, fine, you do your thing. But yeah, I kind of talked to her. She felt bad about it, and I kind of talked to her, and I said, look, I really don't care that much. I just still want to be friends with you because I think you're pretty dope. And I want to hang out with you, right? Because, like, we were best friends once, and I still want to be friends with my best friend. But recently, she's kind of been distancing herself and not really talking to me ever, except for we work at the same place, so I see her at work. But she only really talks to me at work. She never texts me or anything. She never asks me to hang out. And it's kind of shitty because she was the one that really wanted to be friends, and she was the one that, like, made sure that we were still going to be friends after everything. But she has put in literally no effort for it, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I said I would be okay. I'm okay with us being friends. I don't really feel the same for you anymore because it's been like, you know, a month and a half, and I'm kind of like over it. Yeah, I still have a little something, but it's small. And yeah, but then she said that she just wanted to be friends that got coffee once in a while, and I'm like, I thought we were gonna be bros, you know? Like, I thought we're gonna not be best friends, but like good friends where we like hang out every once in a while. But it just doesn't seem like that's happening, and it kind of hurts because it's like basically because she's broken my heart twice. The one when we broke up, which was, you know, obviously that breaks your heart and stuff like that, and then the other time was like before when we were best friends, because I did have feelings for her at the time and she had feelings for me, but it's a big dramatic story. Anyways, but like it's like the song "Someone That I Used to Know," you know, where it's like you know, you treat me like a stranger and that feels so rough, and like you said that we'd still be friends and all that, all those lyrics. It's basically the same thing that's going on, and it's kind of shitty, you know. Like, I mean, I'm still young, there's plenty of people out there, I'll probably find someone else, that's not my issue. It's just that, like, if you want to be friends with someone and they're like, yeah, I really want to be friends with you, and then they turn around and they're like, just kidding, I don't want to be friends with you, it just feels really shitty, you know. Like, it's kind of just like whatever. And then she said I made her feel anxious, and I don't get, because really I wasn't the one who did anything. I was really calm and collected about everything. Why would that make someone feel anxious? I really don't understand what's going on, and I'm really kind of having a hard time with it. I just really don't know.
Chase in progress. Please proceed to Park City. Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotics sale. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center. Units, we have reports of a car crash. Civilians are trapped. Location
I don't know.
South of Houston.
I just wish that things were okay, you know? And it's kind of shitty to just sit here and think that she moved on so quickly and there's someone else already in her life that's doing the same thing that we were doing. And it was someone who was my friend too, you know? Like, what kind of a friend goes and asks the person out that you were just dating? That's really kind of shitty. And even though you're still in love with them and you made it clear, but, I mean, I'm mostly over it. I'm not entirely over it, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know who's going to be watching this anyways. I'm just ranting to have it out there. I don't know. I'm just a little sad about it. I mean, I don't get... Apparently I can be a cunt sometimes, but I'm never upwardly a cunt on purpose. I'm usually, if I'm a cunt in response to someone else being a cunt. So, I just don't get it. Like, am I a cunt for having feelings sometimes? Is that it? I just wish Will was back so that me and him could hang out, but yeah, now I have nothing to do because everyone who I want to hang out with is either at work or they're, well, I don't want to hang out with them if they're not at work, but they're busy or at work or whatever, and so I'm kind of just sitting here on my day off doing nothing, and I don't want to sit here and play games because I feel like that's kind of a waste of a day. I mean, I do have a couple things to do, but I don't know what to do. I really don't. Like, I just want to move right now and just find some other people to hang out with that... Because it's like, as soon as we broke up, I basically lost my entire friend group because... Well, not all of them, but like most of them, because they're always hanging out all the time, and then she's like, oh, you make me feel anxious, and they're my friends, and it'd be weird if you hung out with them. But it wouldn't be, because they were my friends like a while back too, and they still are, you know? Because like... We all went to high school together. We all were in the same group for the longest time. Why would it be weird if I hung out with my friends that I've been friends with for a while? For like years, you know? Like I've been friends with most of them for like 4 or 5 years. And it's like, oh, not anymore. And that kind of just doesn't sit well with me. I don't know. I just wish time wasn't so slow at this moment in time. So I could just move on and... go do my own thing, but time is moving quite slowly. I only have 3 shifts left at work, thank God, and then I have a couple days to finish packing and then move down, but just feels like I'm being dragged along very slowly rather than, you know, being able to pick up and run through it. Because I really just want to be over and done with everything at this point. I just don't get it.
Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotics sale. Incident is active in Park City. Over.
I don't get why. Like, she's fun to hang out with, but she's not even that good of a person. Her morals are all screwed up and shit. And I don't know why I still want to hang out with her. Regardless. It's like I'm just holding on, I guess? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be friends with her. But I want to be friends with her because she's still fun to hang out with. And again, we were best friends at one point. And it's like, none of that ever happened, you know? And it's like, did you not forget the times when we were best friends? Like, do you forget the times when we weren't dating, where it was all fun and just, you know, us hanging out, being good bros? Like, you know? Like, I honestly don't care that well, I do, in a sense, but I don't at the end of the day, because I know there's lots of people out there that I'll probably find someone who suits me a little bit better. But I don't really care that much about the relationship not working out. I just still want to be friends, because, like, again, like, you know, it's still someone that was once really important in your life, and to me, she's still important in my life, but it's like I'm not even anything to her, you know? It's like I just mean nothing. It's like we never dated, and she never said I love you or anything like that to me. I guess I'm just using this to process it right now. Because I haven't really thought out loud in a bit. I've kind of more thought in my head. I don't need to go do that. Thanks for the battle music. Nope. Fine. I don't know. I just need to, like, go out and meet new people. And just stop holding on to what I have, I guess. I'm kind of almost trying to live in the past. But, like, you know, the past was good, but I guess it's always time to move on and go into the future. Because if you spend too much time looking in the past, you'll never make it further. Because, you know, you'll always be thinking about what happened before and not what's happening next. And I guess that's an important thing to do, is to look at what's happening next.
Officers needed south of Houston.
I guess maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to stop worrying about trying to get something back that I had. Because realistically, it's never going to be back the way it was or anything like that, even when we were best friends. I just want her to be a friend that I can talk to and stuff like that, rather than just being someone I talk to at work. Because that's utterly bullshit. I talk to tons of people at work, and it's like, I don't want just another person I talk to at work. I want it to be someone who I hang out with sometimes. Not even if it's like old times, just like because, you know, that's what she said was going to happen, and that's not what's happening. I just need to, yeah, I just need to find some, unfortunately not here because, you know, I'm moving soon. And that's what's kind of making me, I guess, go kind of crazy, is that since I'm moving soon, I'm kind of just like, blech. But I need to find someone else in Victoria or whatever or some other people to hang out with. Because this is all just making me go insane. Anyways, I'm gonna end the rant here because I got stuff I gotta do today. I gotta go pick up passports. I gotta go deliver a package. I gotta go fill up my car with gas, and then I have to go and visit one of my friends at their work because one, I would like some Booster Juice, and two, they work at Booster Juice. Not just because I'm visiting them. I don't know. It's like my feelings are kind of being disrespected, like they don't matter at all. Which I get it's not the same since we broke up, and so she doesn't care as much, but I mean, like, if you tell someone that you're still going to be friends with them, you should at least fucking still be friends with them. Like, she wanted to be friends right away, and I said that I might need some time to think it through and stuff like that, and she's like, okay, as long as we can still be friends at some point. And now I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then it's like, that none of that, it's like she never said that. And it's kind of just bullshit. Okay, now I'm going to end the rant, because I actually do have to go. Alright, if anyone watches this, you can post a comment on what you think. Or you can just watch and then just get bored from me ranting about stupid shit. Who knows, I might continue this later with Will and Brody. Not this game, but the rant. Who knows. Alright, well, I'll be seeing you later.